Thought about starting something else up, but I don't know. I want to keep doing gifted shit, but I'm also like, I want to do something mindless. Just kind of chill. I thought about starting a Vampire Survivors, but I really don't want to have too many like games that would just fit in at random times kind of going on at once. This is kind of supposed to be that one. I don't know. If our boy Rideless shows up, maybe I'll start Grimrock, but I plan on maybe starting it tomorrow. Let's see. I need just to crank through this too. I actually did a little bit of this off stream. I think I'm gonna start doing more of this one off stream. It's pretty dry overall. I don't think it's a very good JRPG, but I fought like one group at like one boss. I had technically two. There was like a guy over here where I am right now, essentially. You know what? I'm too close to the screen. Like, I'm just doing this, man. Sorry if you guys don't like that, but just more comfortable. Dark Riders do so much damage. Nice. Insane, man. Back we go. Church here? There should be. So it doesn't matter at this point. Let's take the train out of here. Oh no, wait, there is one. Because this is... Yeah. This is the God-fearing town. Jesus. Pricey. Anyways, the only thing I really did off stream was kill a couple of guys. One tough, like, Cyclops dude. And then up near the... There's another town up here, like an army outpost, and I fought like a group of guys. It was like a boss fight, but like some kind of commander and like 5 soldiers. The tortoise. We got new annoying enemies. The works, man. Oh, they brought back my favorites. There's some kind of like... Like it's a little jittery. Maybe not. That'd be crazy. 3 heals in the fort, so... We got Tango now. I'm honestly not sure how effective it is. But all the upgrades I can buy so far, it's clearly not too effective. But yeah, I went to the northeast and I have to get like a detonator for some dynamite. I think we might actually be at a point where you might actually have to just kind of grind. Possibly. I want this 10k for this rattling. I don't know what that is, but... It's supposed to be like a Gatling gun. Yeah, this is all I did. I just walked. I fought a group right here, and then that was pretty much it. So. Didn't miss anything. No special strats. It's just a very long fight. Nice. Yeah, Rufus has been really bad for me. That off-stream part, he was just fucking missing all the time, man. It was insane. Doc's honestly been coming back on damage, weirdly enough. Maybe it's just the certain types of enemies we got. There's a bridge I can take to go south, but pretty spicy enemies. I might actually go back a zone. Oh god. I don't even know if this is worth it. Because these guys just make you blind. God, it's so lame they brought these back. What kills me is most people have already played this game, played a version where status effects didn't do anything. They just never worked. Now I'm playing the one where a single status effect pretty much guarantees you're going back to town. If it's on the right person. Hopefully the dog doesn't seem to be affected by blind, really. Best person to get it. Worst person to get it. The dog's got instincts. Heal and drop some shit off. I need to watch some more bubblegum westerns, man. I've seen like the Clint Eastwood stuff. Like the trilogy, or the Man with No Name ones. I've seen like Shane and all that kind of stuff, but honestly, I've not seen like a lot of the more dime a dozen type of shit, I guess you'd call it. The Duke, John Wayne, and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of other classics, and then some like really late westerns. There's like a Morgan Freeman, Clint Eastwood one. Interesting to see kind of the genre kind of conventions played with like decades later. I mean, back in the day, it was like a western all like fucking constantly. It's a cool setting. I mean, you can have some fun. I was a shonen, but you know, the power level, you know, like they don't expect the guy, but then the guy's badass and stuff. But you get good stories about morality and stuff, you know, lawlessness, and kind of people do what in that situation. It's cool. I mean, it could probably be a bit samey, but the reason they probably died out after doing so many of them, but very distinct atmosphere. Yeah, definitely want to do Wild Arms at some point, though. I've probably played more Western games than I've seen Western themed movies. Let's try going up to the far north. Not expecting much. Might still be outside of our league, but I do remember those Twister guys being there. What sucks is, like, even this far back, you can still get fucked by status elements because it's just on hit and you always take 1 damage. Oh my god. Yeah. Playing the worst version of this game. Kinda had to depatch it. Roll it back. It just adds to the tedium. Trust me, I've played a lot of old school JRPGs, so when I say that this one's tedious, it do be. It was tough to dodge these guys. It's really not even a good reason to probably fight these guys. Running's hardly an option. I guess it's an option. I just practice that red timing. I'm trying to hit that no matter what. What you'd think would be that no matter what, like, you get past these guys enough and you just would always dodge them. Seems like if they hit you, it's always like 1 damage, but the problem is with the status ailment dudes is that means there's always a chance for that to happen. And with stuff like Venom, it's like no matter what level you are, you have to like deal with that with like an item or going back to town. Luckily we can lower their chances of just having attacks, but it's kind of different. Inventory is full. Hole over there. Well, this is the place I went to, and there's like really hard guys. Maybe they're just up in this little corner then. Yeah. Look at these dudes. There's just a corner of insanely hard guys up here. Rufus is just dead. I have no easy way to revive dudes still. So anytime somebody gets like one shot or close to it because you walked 2 feet into the wrong area, you pay the price, man. Yeah, like I just double tapped. 50s, man. And hey, even if some of my team gets some, then good enough, I guess. Fuck. $1,000. I think bedrolls bring anybody back. Was there just nothing up there but higher level enemies? We'll come back again later, I guess. Not worth this big of a trip. Well, that's gonna cost us. It's gonna cost us more than we got, or almost all my money from that fight. It's not cheap to revive dudes. I don't know if it matters where you're at, or it's just dependent on your level. No horses allowed on the train. Really gonna like waste them? Where's Lawbuck? Have I been there? A lot of people cope with this game saying, well, it's just trying to emulate the time. I don't think most games in this try to be like perfectly recreating the time. I think that's what's cool about it, is it takes some of that and also adds like a new fresh touch to it. And I don't think that matters anyways. If you just want like pure history, you could play history, right? It's about that mix. It's about doing something different. And like I said, I feel like stuff even from the time was doing it better. It just kind of feels like the ultimate cope. If you haven't played like an RPG in a while, or you don't play a lot of old ones, I mean, maybe there's some charm there to some of it, but yeah, I'd really recommend actually playing the old ones. Can I get horses here? Yeah, I think it costs like 200 though. This just goes back into the pass. This area was like way too hard for me not terribly long ago. So we'll have to see here. It might be like a grind. I mean, I did walk into a fight that had like 6 of these dudes. So might have just been an unlucky run. I mean, consider how much damage I just took. It's pretty damn spicy. This shot. Absurd. I'm just hoping the evasion buff actually kicks in. .93 damage, one of my highest defense people. So it's really just Maria who can even do anything. Rufus can do shit, but he really needs to hit the red one. And his AI barely even hit anything at times. So the higher level the guy, the worse off you are. Because the multi-hits do nothing, so it's really just Maria because she does one big hit. Big level. Nice. All around stats. Stop buying bandages, they just don't do anything. This is like a boss. I don't even know if I want to fight him. Even with the red, she only does one. Yeah, this dude's right into hell. Absolutely fucking zoinked. Really just the Maria show here. Rufus he just misses so much. And pretty much does 0 damage, so you might as well just try to not have to spend turns healing her. Church. It's a church of niceness. Doesn't seem like it. The horses. Three, 3, and 3, 3, 3. Ooh. Those numbers together. Wait a second. Yeah, it sucks you have to pay for them every time you go to town, and not every town even has them, but they look a little weird. Looking for an actual town, but Yeah, they don't look quite right, do they? Like I shouldn't fuck with these people, but... Old Ned? I need 300 more? Who? I don't know who Ned is. Let's hope whoever I'm about to fight is not hard. Just let him run, that's what I'm saying. Okay, the jackalopes. Oh, we're here and I don't want to come all the way back. Although we need to come back. Regardless, it seems like. It seems like a door. Yeah, I can't say I'm thrilled about giving up 4K for some mystery thing, especially when there's like a 10K item I want to buy. But whatever. Yeah, that's the problem with the damage formulas. If they have any defense, it pretty much just destroys your output. The 4 shots doesn't really do anything. I mean, she's supposed to be kind of supporty, but... problem is, like... she doesn't have any mana, and the guy has any kind of defense, she just sucks. Yeah. Multi-hit is only good if you, like, pierce through shit they have no defense, or you have, like, insane amounts of, Rio Volley. Join me for a coffee. 1,000 for a coffee? What the hell is that? I don't even know where she's talking about. Rio Volley? I don't know if I've been there. Skunk Ape. Although I don't really have much money right now. If I wipe on this, not a huge deal. You can see why I might wipe on this. Nice one, dog. The dog hits way too little for what he is. We're having no control that he almost never hits on top. not getting reds almost ever. It's like so fucked. I think I might actually save me money just to die. Let's see if we can find a town though. Real wallet. Well, I already paid for somebody's shit here. I literally don't have the money to bring these people back. Tame this wild Mustang should be yours for 1,000. Okay. Give me like the boss music, like we're about to do some insane shit. There's a lot going on in there, man. $200 teeth. Just to stay the night. Magic mirror. What is it? Cost me 4,000, so I mean, I hope it's either required or really good. Jesus. is this men's rally? Is this like a special kind of like an equipment or something I can learn? I assume it's supposed to be a Gatling gun, but it's like, can anybody just learn it, or is people equipment? Dog with rat, yeah, really. Oh, I need a shitload of money. Good thing the only bank is in a completely different town you can't get to from here. That's the dog. Oh. A treat and some bones behind a cactus. Does the order change things here? Okay, no. I guess the cactus is outside, huh? Medkit for 8,000. Drink. Actual dialogue from one of the characters. Insane. Oh shit, Anton. Hot. Oh yeah, she got a new ability, the Cha-Cha. Cost her entire mana bar. I like that you can find little abilities or buffs very rarely around town. She'll do decent against guys with like 0 defense, but sadly, it's not very often you get that. First red I've seen him get in forever. Did you say you hit it behind a cactus somewhere? Guess it wasn't this cactus. I mean, how many cactus could there really be, right? I really don't want to fight this guy again. See how good that cha-cha is. Some pretty good damage though. From Maria anyways. What does this fucking dog say? behind a cactus. Well, I gotta go look around for another cactus, I guess. I don't think there's any horses here. Well, there's this. She looks way too old to be ridden. Yeah, I got robbed. It's worth the chance, man. Have my own fucking horse. This is such a cancer fight, man. These guys all get really quick turns, but then they also blind you. And then my dog likes to fucking miss every single fucking time. We have a group of like 50 guys. He's not even blinded yet. Dog going for even damage across every enemy, man. Just for fun. Check every cactus. Oh, Christ. You know, I think the battle music and just the music in the game in general was cute for a bit, but I think it's at the point. Maybe it's because of how many fights there are and how long they take. But I'm at the point where I'll go ahead and just call it. Kind of getting old music-wise. Damage, man. Hopefully I don't have to forage behind this thing. Nice. There's just hidden shit around. I mean, they're gonna start letting me buy bedrolls now, so technically we could use those. Made it 5 feet, time for another fight. I definitely feel the levels at this point, though. Well, not that these guys were like totaling us before, but I'm not gonna hurry to get back. These are the guys that scare me, though. This dog, man. Absolute crazy place, my dog. Where is the cactus? I hope you don't have to forage for it. Man, I really don't want to fight this guy. It's like he's good XP, I guess, but it's not like that good. For me, it's more just he just takes forever than he is like difficult. Dog's missing 90% of his hits. She does 0 damage. My actual damage is paralyzed. Jesus, dude. Swear to God, this dog gets like more evasion and then he just like stops hitting ships for some reason. And for the single target damage, the dog is falling off hard on. And compared to her right now, it's like, what the fuck? And she's got another gun I could buy. I don't know if he just needs this treat or what, man. I mean, it doesn't help he almost never gets reds. Or everybody else can get him a lot more consistently. 1 Maria turn is like 5 Rufus turns. There was a town over here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my money off. Or see how much I got. I don't have enough to buy all those guns, so I'd like to have my money start making money for me. Such long fights, man. I assume the cactus he's talking about is not in this area. It's probably back in. Oh, this just looks boring. I don't want to do this. The 6-man fights with no AoEs and the slow action shit is like mind-numbing. And this isn't even a fight worth much, man. Of course, we gotta fail the run. With the dog, you get even less chances to run away, too, because he will just stay and just attack like a fucking idiot. Jeez, it's been an hour already. I feel like I've done nothing, but I also feel like it's been a lifetime. God, this is the only bank. I'm just gonna deposit more of it until we start getting a serious amount. I don't know how often it does the compounded interest, but I want the dog treat, man. Incredibly important. Oh yeah, let me get a horse. Really? Arm and a leg just to fucking do anything. Still not enough. I thought I grabbed enough. I must have only pulled 200. Maybe I did pull enough and I underestimated how expensive the inn and the train ride were gonna be. waste some time to save some time. Who knows if I saved any time with that, but I can just. I think I pinched something in my back. My lower back's hurting a little bit. And my hands, I feel like they have a little bit of numbness. Pinching nerves. My memory foam mattress is like completely fucked. If a tear ever happens on one of those, it just like goes all the way up through it. So now it's like not even like right. It's just I wouldn't be surprised if that's fucking me up. Probably just take it off at this point, sadly. Jesus, really? Look. No. No. I'm not healing after all that. I'm not spending that entire time in that fight. I'm like 2 feet away. Let's just say no. I have my horses. Yes. Riveting. Roof just got melee 3. I mean, that's a nice upgrade. Okay, just let me buy a horse. A cactus. I mean, I guess it was more damage, but not by a shitload. Whew, I don't know what to say, man. I know what to say. Put on some music. Gonna organize some shit or just play some music? We'll just play some music. God, really? Oh. Crazy big hits. Jesus. These dudes, man. Where is the cactus, man? Let's pay the 1,000 for the coffee. I'm curious what that is. It's probably just like an MP heal. $12K for the infantry, 20 attack. And I need 24,000 for this. So total I need 36,000 to get all this. I can sell some of my shit, so I could probably go back and pick that up at some point here. Just a long trip, man. Is there a cactus here? I like how they said my horse went back to the stables, and there's no stables here. Cool meme, dude. So you just lose the horse. That's what I'm talking about. They said and some bones too. Okay, and some bones. I mean, we could take this group. It's just boring as fuck. That's why I don't want to, really. There's so many of them, we gotta deal with them one at a time. Slow as shit. And you miss. If you get bad rolls, you just fucking die. And some of your squishies. Luckily the dog can tank some of it. That heals so bad. I mean, really. I mean, it does like 100 overall, but I mean, the ointment does more than that. And it doesn't cost a shitload of fucking... I mean, if she was at the point where she could always use that and her guns were so useless, like, there was never any point in doing it, then that'd be one thing, but like... We're not at that point. I want to make sure she's buffing a bunch. She's got enough to be very useful in a boss fight. She can do evasion and attack. But good luck doing like 2 bosses in a row or something. It's like, it's nice he got red, but he went on the one that was already like fully weakened when he could have one-shot something else, right? Oh my god, do you think... They said it was behind the cactus, so you assume that means on the back side of it, but then they mentioned the bone. The one all the way back to the left. Maybe I have to examine the bones? Or dig there? God. Don't even be secretive then. Oh, if you have to dig there, I guess. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go check. Those bones. Well, maybe the Majora's Mask, Arcanian. playthrough. Do like a full 3D Zelda run through. Well, no, I don't think I'd actually want to do that. I don't want to really replay Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom probably ever. Good games in a vacuum, especially Breath of the Wild is really awesome at the moment for sure. But Tears of the Kingdom, so well, I've said it. I've said all sorts of stuff about Tears of the Kingdom. I don't need to repeat it all. But, they're also just really long. Attack 8, nice. So, yeah, my thing is like, okay, I don't like Skyward Sword. I just did like 100% playthrough of Ocarina of Time recently. I'd probably rather do a rando before that. It's like, yeah, Wind Waker I could do. Twilight Princess I could do. Majora's Mask I could do. Just playing those four isn't really like an event. I just kind of play them as I feel, I guess. We'll see. Man, my dude's attack. And that was big getting that. If you don't find all of his treats, man, he's really hurting. I mean, he's hurting already, but he is too real. He's too powerful. He's useful. I mean, he's not bad. He's got his moments, but it's tough. The lack of control and the lack of consistent damage, because he activates his own QTEs, is tough. I have to use the mirror on this guy. Jesus. Dude looks like a mutant. I was say mutant Ninja Turtle, but they already are mutants. He looks like an extra mutant Ninja Turtle, like an Eldritch mutant Ninja Turtle. Let's go ahead and just do the full buff stack. That was good. Rufus. Somebody real. Got enough for a 2-step. I don't think this guy has much defense. I think we might be able to actually use the squad on it. I don't think he has any defense. Maybe he's high HP. For consistency, I should always focus with Maria. Yeah, it's like 1 turn loss of damage if I miss, but making it so the red's pretty much a guaranteed. It's pretty nice. Although I tend to hit her reds pretty often anyways. Damn. I didn't mean what I said about Rufus, dude. He's cranking. Yo, Doc Hot Heal. I think. So I saw people bitching about it, and the also the patch notes mentioned it. I think heal actually, top of healing revives you. It's a dungeon. I might go heal. Bats. I want to go buy those weapons down in town. Guess there's a chance there's one here. Grab a few items and get out of here. Okay. Six hellhounds, dude. Holy shit. Nice miss, bro. Nice, man. This is going fucking horribly. Do the AoE every time, it doesn't do shit for damage. The single target's the worst. Cutting down. Can only get easier. Focus the healer, yeah. That's pretty much what was happening. Went in on my man Doc. Luckily Doc's a fucking tank too. Alright. We're getting control. I would have gave everybody a power up if I had full mana on Anne. Luckily the evasion's coming in handy here. I'm buffing the defense on my squishies. Nice. Get me out of here. Alright, let's go pick up the rest of my money. Be a long fucking journey though, tell you what. fight's just not worth the time. Fights take a long time in this game. The blind is so fucked, man. Should have made like a cool sound for when you land a red shot. Like it's like a crit, you know? Heal doesn't do shit, man. It's such a long journey back. Can't believe there's no railroad on any of these towns. It's almost not worth it. It's almost worth just seeing what's through the that pass. Oh, the dynamite's supposed to be in there. Funny if you go in there and there's just no fight, it's just the dynamite. So I just do a huge trip for nothing. That's because there's no horses down there. Oh, well, actually, was there a horse in that town? No, I don't think so. Yeah. No horse in every single town is insane. It's already bad enough the bank's not in every town. Or a railroad. But no horses, too. It's just like, how slow and tedious do you really want this game to be, man? Like, that I don't even have my own horses at this point is insane. Compared to, like, the classics, right? Like I said, you'll see people cope and talk about, oh, the classics for like this too. I'm like, dude, what classics for you playing, motherfucker? I was like, fucking hell, man. It's like, I've played the classics, man. I've played the fucking OGs, dude. They paced a lot better than this one has, man. What a joke if we heal him out. Oh, I'm sorry we're not doing in-game music. It's just the same 2 or so songs the whole time, so. We're doing other shit. And it's mostly just me fighting the same guys in the overworld here, so. Oops. I feel like there's just so much room to make this, like, more interesting. And I love old ass JRPGs. I'm a big fan. This just ain't it, Chief. It just ain't. I've actually kind of got the itch for one right now. I'm still fucking find this one weak. I thought about dipping into like a 20-year-old plus JRPG. We'll see though. I don't know if I really got time to be getting into that. I was like, this will be the halfway point while we do other shit. Like an actual old one. Alright. Well, Jesus. Let's get going. Could do some RPG music. I'll start with the classic. I don't have an RPG list. Just give me a flying horse in this. Greatest JRPG on Super Nintendo? Chrono Trigger? Yeah. I mean, I could respect that. I haven't played them all, but I mean, Chrono Trigger fucks, man. That game lived up to its reputation easily, man. Like I said, I had no nostalgia for it. I played it a while back now, but yeah, it was great. Yeah, I'd probably say so. There's a lot of good ones. I mean, like FF6 is really good. Earthbound's really good. I know some of the. I don't even know if Suikanen's on that. I know some people like some of the Mana stuff, the Breath of Fires, stuff like that. But honestly, yeah, Chrono Trigger's just a beast. Yeah, I own it physically over there. I didn't play it that way, and it's for a Japanese. It's for Super Famicom, but I bought it while I was in Japan. I never played the DS version. I have been thinking about doing Chrono Cross though fully. I have that over there too, but I'd probably play it a different way. Bitch, putting a the PlayStation together and all that. Yeah, just a great game. The music, the visuals, the routes, the time travel variety, that the fights are like actually in the world. Great side content that really like develops the characters and fleshes them out. Nice varied character like mechanics and stuff. I mean, it's just got it all. Nice secrets. With is Wild Arms. Oh yeah, no, we've been talking about Wild Arms. When is Wild Arms? We We were actually playing all the openers for Wild Arms, and the first game's opener, man, I'm like, holy fuck, that game has so much soul. I want to do Wild Arms, yeah. It's not at the top of the totem pole, but it's definitely there. Looks really cool. I mean, I don't know if we'd play all of them, but I definitely would like to play them. Yeah, my JRPG shortlist, it's been kind of the same stuff for a while, but SMT If, the Raito Kuzunoa game, Skies of Arcadia Legends is a big one I really want to do. There's a Suikoden remaster for Suikoden 1 and 2 coming out. I might jump into that depending on what else is coming out around then. It's kind of releasing at a shitty time because everything else is coming out then. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I've got a million JRPGs besides those, but like I'd like to do Shadow Hearts and Wild Arms and Mother 3. I'd like to play the first Mother as well. Chrono Cross I'd like to do. Oh my god, this is a disgustingly fucking long fight. I mean, it's UFO 50, so I'll just play it as we go, but... Please let me escape, dude. Please. This is so fucking boring. I might do Legend of Grimrock 2 tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know, I've been kind of just really, we're all just all focused on Rufus, and Rufus is dead. Oh, you know what? Nah. Yeah, Legend of Grimrock 2, Rideless gifted that, so I'd kind of want to do that one. I don't know, today I just kind of not in the mood for, I was kind of in the mood, honestly, for something just really different, really out there, just like a super just niche pick, but I just decided to play some of this instead. We'll see. I don't think I'll finish this before our next game. Like I said, Grimrock 2. I'm gonna delay Book of Hours because the person who gifted it said I should do Cultist Simulator first, so I'll probably just wait on that. Yeah, Grimrock 2 is the most likely next candidate, but let me see. Let's look into the bag of gifted stuff. There's a lot. There's a lot. Like I said, I'm trying to do one from everyone. I could do American Truck Simulator and have a nice chill day, grab the outfit and do that, but we'll see. Citizen Sleeper 2 is just one I really want to play. I just want to be in the right mood for it. That's not gifted, but it just came out, so that'd be a nice couple day game. Yeah. Could boot up Muse Dash. Do some some rhythm stuff. Cactus gifted that. That might be chill. But yeah. And then more of this. We'll see. There's a chance I'll just I need to take a piss. There's a chance I just do something wild. I'll be right back. Yeah, I was about to ask you what you were playing. Islets? I feel like I've heard of that one, yeah. Let me take a peek. Islets. On my wish list. Oh yeah, this has got great reviews. Pretty good Metroidvania, yeah. Looks cool. Anything it does, it's kind of like special, or is it just kind of a clean standard Metroidvania? Yeah, last Metroidvania I did, well, other than ones inside of this game, was um, Nine Souls. I really like Nine Souls. That was an excellent game. Greatest hits? Nice. Cool, awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely play it at some point. But yeah, I love me Metroidvania, so we will get there for sure. Let's do some Earthbound, huh? Let's hit the the typical ones. Oh, you guys can't see any of what's been played. I apologize. I just now noticed that. Well, I mean, anybody who wanted to ask about a particular song, I mean, it's hard to do it at this point, but I mean, obviously, we've been listening to Chrono Trigger music. This is Earthbound. But everything before that was kind of just all over the place. I bet I always have the on screen. Not gonna be in the VODs. Fuck it, I'll do it. Yeah, we'll see. I might be in the mood for like a comfort pick. That's kind of why I'm playing music too. We'll see. I might do something familiar or something chill. Grimrock won't be chill. It'll be good, but it's not a chill game. Oh, really? So you don't find them? So is it like a really combat focused one? Or just kind of nice little mix? I mean, I guess it's kind of like other Metroidvanias. I mean, Metroid Prime is, you get it all from bosses. It's always a nice reward, right? I could go for a Prime. I mean, Prime 4 is this year. Could replay a Prime game. God. This is so disgusting, man. Like fucking 7 enemies, dude. Yeah, that was common in old RPGs, except you had fucking AoEs and the fucking attacks came out almost instantly. Or you had like an ATB system or just like anything, right? Like just single targeting down 8 guys with action commands is like super fucking dull, man. Like fucking Christ, dude. Like, I could be misremembered, but even, like I said, even Dragon Quest 1 had, like, whips and boomerangs for this shit. Where items on that map you find, you have a choice of 3 cards. It's like RPG upgrades. Oh, really? It's like a roguelite? So is it like you get your Metroidvania powers, like your missile expansions, but you pick between 3 things? And eventually you just get them all? Is that what you mean? Hmm. But it's not a roguelite. Hmm. Interesting. Just for, building up your dude. God, more of these guys. And he's dead. Wow. Fuck, really? Dude, Rufus. We have a dead man. Can you clean it up a bit? For fuck's sakes. You double jump, the icons on the map are different. You find them and you have a random choice of cards. Maps are not random. Oh, okay. So the stuff in between the major upgrades. Kind of random. Not where you get them, just what you can get from them. Apparently in the past you used to be able to heal him from the grave. That sounds interesting. Gunship. What the hell? That's cool. Gotcha. Appreciate that. Flip all this shit. Yeah, let's get out of here. I guess I'll just walk around with this money for now. I'd like to put some more in the bank, but not worth the trip. So lame that you don't get mounts in that town. Haven't played Chasm yet, no. Like the old school, like first person, like ship game? Where you're going through the caves? Is that Chasm? I wanted to play that. I don't know if that's the right name though. Oh, okay. No, I thought you were talking about like an old school. I'm trying to remember the name of that game. You're like, it's like old school, like for it's like you're a ship, really low poly, low frame rate. And you're like zooming around in the ship and you're going deeper, and it's a famous one, but I don't remember the name. It's famous in a way. Wish list it now. Wolfhound, it's good. But not Chasm. Looks neat. The Axis, man. World War II, Metroidvania, but crazy sci-fi. That's cool. Kind of reminds me of Contra a little bit. Good. That Mummy Demastered game was like that. It was like a Contra meets Metroidvania. It's actually pretty fun. Despite the goofy name and IP connection. Really didn't have much to do with the movie. I need to play through the Contras. I've never played a proper Contra. Just a bunch of shit that's like Contra. I got a lot of old classics to play. But here I am playing something emulating the classics. Fucking damage is absurd, man. It is so little he heals, it's actually, like, laughable. It's almost fucking offensive how little he fucking heals. Like, are they fucking with me, man? Heal my ass, man. I mean, I guess it revives people, but Jesus, dude. Oh, it does revive people, I forgot. Didn't I have a death earlier? Oh no, wait, it was him that was dead. Of course he misses. Nice fucking evasion, bro. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I guess the heal doesn't work in combat. I mean, dude, what the fuck ever. Maybe it doesn't revive at all. That's just something I fucking thought I read in a patch note. It's like a higher level version. Not on the way to a place I've been to a million times, we could get 10,000 fucking, like, horrid fights. The worst fucking RNG. No, it doesn't bring her back to life. What in the fuck? So she's just dead? So I just need to go back to town? Oh my god. This game. It's a tour de force on how to make the most tedious, boring JRPG. These guys have to be like 1 HP away from death. Spent thousands of bucks just to keep my dudes fucking topped off. I hate those in-between levels that give you just fucking nothing. Really like 8 health. 4 SP. Dude, what is with the fucking RNG right now, man? This is fucking absurd, man. Like, every fight is like Dark Riders. Multiple of them. Good God, man. This is... Get the fuck out of here. Like, holy shit, man. These guys fucking two-shot you, and I've been fighting them for fucking ever, man. The gear only goes so far, man. I might go back to town, drop this money off, and let it start fucking cooking. Cause I want to get a horse, too. The only horses in the town north here. I shouldn't, because I need to come back, and... Anyways... Just better RNG would be enough. Less fights. What is this? What is this enemy? I've never even seen this enemy. Jump bean. Dude, Rufus, you're killing me. This could be like a super XP enemy that runs away and he's just like every fucking shot, man. Rufus, man, you are a fucking real piece of work. fuck was that, dude? 12,000 XP? Yeah, definitely something like that. I only got fucking a level on 2 dudes, but I gotta go back again and heal. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, I've been working this one for a few weeks now. I did like a couple hours every now and then. I've been doing a lot more the last few days because I feel like it's not helping my opinion of this particular cherry to like break it apart. Maybe if I do it all in a row, it'll feel a little bit more. I'll be more immersed, but I don't know. It's not helping really. It's just an extremely monotonous JRPG. That's worse than the games it's trying to pretend to be. Despite being in UFO 50, where it really should be like borrowing more from, you know, a wider span of decades, but with limitations from back in the day and some of the conventions. Instead, it feels like it's, other than like the action command shit, which honestly I find to be a blight in this game, it just kills the pace even further. The setting, that's really all that it's got going on for it. It is a fucking fallaciously slow game that requires you to go back all the fucking time. Or RNG's a nightmare, and you have very little skills to actually like have any kind of fun. Planning. There's no itemization. It's just raw stat upgrades, which can be fun. Like Dragon Quest One's that way. Like, but when you get an upgrade in Dragon Quest One, it feels really good. When you level up, it feels really good. In this game, it's like it's important, but like it is not this like fun power trip. Is there like a fucking stables here and I just didn't notice? I don't think so. The visuals are very samey. Despite the setting being cool, it's really just the same look the whole way through. The monster reskins are intense. I mean, I guess that could be worse, but... I mean, I found the music to get pretty old too. It's cute for a bit, but... So the novelty of the setting and the gameplay wears off really quickly for how long it is. And I respect it being a long JRPG in this collection. It's cool, but... Yeah, like I said, this gets cleared, honestly, by... the shit it's... I guess you'd say inspired by... Just gonna go back and drop the money off. We're already this close. I'll just get a horse on the way back. Yeah, it's just a lot of things. It's the encounter rate, well, you know, the inability to like juke stuff sometimes. It's the speed of the fights. It's the lack of strategy. It's the length, the pace, the dungeon design. It's the lack of different shit happening in the overworld. I mean, you don't even like write notes like you would in like Dragon Quest 1 or anything. Right? You know, yeah, there's horses, but you have to like be in certain places to get the horses, and they don't last that long. There's no like buy option yet. Fights with a shitload of dudes. A shitload of dudes. With no AoE, man. And Rufus is just an aggravator. I mean, you don't have to pick Rufus, but you don't know what you're getting into either. Which is fine. I mean, I don't mind dealing with stuff and then strategizing around it, but there's no strategy, right? Like, when Rufus just misses, there's no plus to that. No interesting thing I can do to make up for it. Rufus just missed. And you just get fucked, man. Like, he still does less than anybody else. I was like, yeah, you don't have to buy him gear, but it's like, who cares, man? It's like him being able to tank hits is cool, but he's also one of the squishiest characters on my team, so it's like hardly a big boon. And what it means is like you just spend more time healing, more time going back, more time reviving your guys. Because the only way to revive your guys is going to a church or having holy waters. Or maybe there's like skills later, but like I can't buy holy waters. Like, I don't know why there's a, if they're gonna do the horse thing this way, why there's not at least a horse thing like everywhere, man. Like, there's no interesting difficulty around it. It's just a pain in the ass, or it isn't, man. Like, I feel like in the oldest of the JRPGs, there's still a sense of like the split between combat and adventuring back and forth and figuring out where to go being like pretty nice. And this, it's so much just the slog of getting through to the next area, right? Like, can I survive, or can I do it without too much issue getting to X area? Not really like going back and forth between places and discovering stuff and all that. Like, there's a little bit of it, but it's mostly about these runs. And it's like, man, there's so little depth to the combat and the variety of everything. Ooh, yeah. This is not the first game, sadly, in this list I've felt these kinds of issues. Divers kind of had this issue. Well, it wasn't as rough. Where it's a lot of kind of like trips, and you can only like one semi weird fight, and it's over, despite it being kind of like a marathon. This one especially, there's not really much depth to the combat options. Like, there's a little bit of equipment shit going on in divers, but it's not much to think about. It's mostly like just keeping up with levels, and that game you have to actually juke stuff and dodge certain things. This doesn't even have that. Both have very little story, although the atmosphere in Divers is pretty good once you get going. It's a shorter game, which helps too, I guess. I mean, it's like 6, 7 hours, but it's a lot of the same shit. Porgy, a lot of trips back and forth for very little gain. Anger kind of had that going on too. It's just like there's just tedium for the sake of like kind of unfun sections, especially for the cherries. That's like I just don't know why you would even bother making it that way. Especially in a like 50 game thing where they're like supposed to be really short and well, they don't have to be short, but like where shortness is maybe an expectation and there's like no need to like pad any of them out or anything. It's like best foot forward. Nothing else really matters. But it's not a slight on the entire game or anything. I love UFO 15, but the RPGs, um, there's a few genre like the block wall stuff. RPGs in this tend to be, and then there's a few anything involving like trips, like central points, or loadout tends to be kind of somebody's got a hard on for some cancerous stuff, man. So a lot of those end up having a lot of the same issues. Everybody just beats the shit out of the dog, man. Didn't even buy the fucking horses, man. Jesus. I'm sure the horses cost 200 as well. I don't think I even have enough after that. I need to start walking around like 500 if I'm gonna deposit. Like they try to do some clever shit, I guess you could say, with like status effects, but it's really just, I mean, it's I tend to find it kind of surface level. Like, oh yeah, the blind. Like technically, like your action command's still there with blind. You just can't see it. But I mean, at the end of the day, what difference does that really make? I mean, there's like a little bit of like thought you can apply to it. It's like okay, it won't be the very beginning, it won't be the very end. But I mean, anything outside of that, and like maybe if like certain rhythms and spacing between certain abilities, it's like it doesn't. Like the confusion one, okay, it changes the timing. Like that's kind of cute, but like it means so little at the end of the day. And usually, how annoying getting hit with status effects is far outweighs any interest that the status ailment system like really gives. And just funny because that was broken for months. I mean, apparently, just nothing, no status ailments hardly did anything. I'm playing the version that has a shitload of status ailments. one of those things, if you don't fight too, you just take free damage. Because they always will beat the shit out of you because you don't escape the fight until the very end. So you end up just being really down on like health, and then you have to use resources, and it's just not even worth it. But then like the actual fights just take eons, man. Beefy dock level. Got some more coming. New weapons, so more levels. Might be able to really crank through his health. Yeah. Okay. He's worth it now, for sure. I mean, he was always worth it, but it just took forever before. His accuracy's pretty bad, so... Salt. Oh. I was gonna just see if, like, if it's equipable, but... Okay. Evil recedes. I assume it's like a repel then. But we'll see in plenty of guys, so maybe it's not. Or maybe it's really bad at it. Wow, that was useful. What the fuck? Good fortune. Maybe it's like drops or something? I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Nice. Something good from my man for once. Nice miss. Nice. Good. Good. What I like to see. Death on my side. Nice, Rufus. Good shit. Oh, and we're stunned. The hits just keep coming. I thought these were gonna be like boss enemies or some shit. Not too bad. What is the point of being up here? It's a waste of time. I swear to God, this dog's accuracy has just gotten like worse. It's insane. The orange ones are like level 1 fucking enemies. I don't even know why they're here. Just to fuck with my dog, I guess. But he does less important things. I guess if they did status elements. Don't want that though. I mean, maybe it's to show that you've gotten stronger, you know, they throw a couple level 1 dudes in, you're like, whoa, you're a badass. These are plague rats, I bet they poison you. Or worse. Great. What is what? It's insane. They're like, yeah, dude, you can't choose where he attacks. You're not gonna guarantee any kind of red, and then on top of that, he doesn't even hit every time, and then you can still miss your attack. And he has no skills. He can tank stuff, and he's got decent damage, but he's like squishy. It's like at least have it be so like 95% of the time he hits, right? There's already so many downsides to the guy, man. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. That he misses like a good third of the time or more is fucking just baffling, man. I'm like, why? Like, he should be like godly damage. You just have no control, right? He has like no utility, but just like, he's just good at like doing one very niche little thing. I like parts about them. I like the foraging, even though it doesn't really get to come in handy as often as I'd like. It's about to. I like the treats, so he gets like perma buffs. Not being able to control him, you know, having those kinds of things where he gets really strong if you're attentive. Um, oh, rattling. I don't think I can even equip these things, right? Oh well. Like that kind of stuff is cool. Oh, I guess this isn't a forge spot. Is there like a guy who has like... Okay, well, maybe there's a character who can forge but only in dungeons, so there's been like 2 of those. Maybe like mine or something. Well, it's money, but Jesus. I thought it was just like a chance. That sucks, man. Oh, the misses, man. Fucking Doc. It's actually hilarious how bad that heal is. And his gain Doc 1. The hell? My man not even gonna be the best at his own job after this? Well, he's got Doc 2, man. Jesus, the encounter rate in here has been absurd. Yeah, low roll on the guy I care about, man. Dog wasted his turn because she just one-shot the guy. That's my thing is like, in an all auto attack game, there's a lot of JRPGs are all auto attacks, but being able to like kind of pick and choose and be optimal about it is, you know, there's a joy in that. The problem with Rufus is he makes that optimization just not exist, right? Like he'll attack a guy that's about to get overkilled already, so he wasted his turn, or he'll split his damage on every turn to something else, so then you have to deal with more guys at once, and or he'll just miss, or he won't get his red, which means you won't be able to like rush a guy, and it's like he has a lot of negatives for a game that's all auto attacks. I really wish that he had a higher chance of hitting. Like, wouldn't that make sense? Like, oh, he always hits. Like, he always at least gets orange or red. He just have no control over him. I mean, that sounds reasonable, right? But that he can miss too. And the enemies have like dodge chances. Like, if you hit orange, like the enemy's probably gonna juke it. This is kind of weird, man. Jesus, and I did not have a quick way out of here, man. I'm sure the game's very different depending on who you're playing, but... Overkill... RNG with the multi-shots too. They can overkill a guy, swap to someone else. That's not a huge deal. At least one always goes where you want it. You're fucking kidding me, dude. 4 snake? I mean, really? Of course he doesn't go for a snake. I mean, how many... I mean... You only got so much inventory, man. If you're not running into poison often, I'm not gonna come back with like 20 fucking, antidote. Let's hope we just don't get hit with the... poison. The snakes themselves aren't like a big deal, it's that they can poison you, and walking around with poison is like really bad. Okay. Got lucky there, I guess. Hope they give me like a fucking feather out, man. It's been a long road. Don't forget we still gotta walk through the overworld too to get back down. And yeah, I guess we could just die and then warp back after we get the stuff here, but... I lose half of my money, I've got like 10k, man. Medkit. Not like better than the ointment, I guess. There was a guy who needed a medkit back in that one area. I should probably go back for him at some point. Really? Do you fucking get a red on a guy that has like 10 HP? These floods of like low level enemies are, I feel like, just an anti-Rufus measure. Like that's probably to show that like there's harder versions of guys and to make you feel strong because these guys, you know, maybe they took some time before and now they're super poison. This is just the poison mines, huh? But what it ends up being is since Rufus doesn't have any priority, and then he misses, so he ends up just fucking hitting the guys that don't matter. Like they're completely ignorable. Not a big deal fight, but it's like, well. It's actually the only anti I even had. Well, anti-venom. Antidote, excuse me. Little Dragon Quest here. Stay the night and the whole town changes. Nice dog beat. This is cool. Give me something actually interesting, right? So it's not some time thing. Oh, mine minerals. Can't learn how to mine, really? Why not? Cost me 8,000. So I guess what we saw back in there now I can mine. We turned the church into a town hall. Oh, do they get like smited? Or fucked by God? I hope this ends up being cool, like developing something. I mean, the church being evil, the angels being evil seems to be maybe something they're hinting at. The lady or whatever, O'Neill, whatever her name is, I can't remember her name. Her being like different than what the angels are saying. That the angels are like willing to like light a whole saloon on fire. You know, it's kind of yeah, it's a little sus. Say goodbye to atmosphere. Back to what we've been doing. Or why my horses went to the stable. It's a completely abandoned fucking desolate wasteland, but this game, dude. I can understand if it was like an actual stable. But there's literally nothing there. Shit. I gotta go back. No store there, so if I need more ointments and shit, I can't get any. Without running back through the entire dungeon again. Like I said, they're like these marathons, man. It's so focused on that. $121 damage. Should have maxed my inventory. Oh, this shit's killing my fucking ointment supplies. Thank you. Give us like a little, just micro like fucking shop, man. That was too much to ask. Great XP. Bone. Oh boy. I'm gonna leave and heal after this. No good, blinded. Frame 1 blind. On my big damage. Luckily blind doesn't matter for him, it's all on the player side. That is one of the few actually super strong things about Rufus is blind doesn't matter for him. I don't know if confusion does either. Or if he always has like a set just chance to do shit. Rufus must have sucked even more before they actually made status effects work again. Which is funny. Because he has no, like, no positive there. Oh, mining costs 24. Jesus. Cool ability, man. Extremely useful. Okay, you can't just use it anywhere. I guess it's gotta be in those spots, like forage. Great play by Rufus for once. Well, it was in a fight that mattered. I don't know why they don't put a shop here. There's so many, like, I don't know if, like, every group needs items, or if only, like, Doc essentially needs items, and they just thought it'd be cute to, like, not have a shop here for RP, and then you get fucked over if you're, like, item-centric. Who knows? Got hungry. What was it? It's 4. I'm staying up pretty late. Although I don't know how much of this I can take at once. Oh, as a kid, huh? Skeletons down there. Jeez. Why did the mounts disappear here, man? That's so fucked. Fucking god. I need a nice approach because I don't have a whole lot of items. I'm not gonna like have my dog lose half his health because 8 jackalopes attacked me and I didn't want to fight them. I'm thinking about taking a break. This game I need to do like 3-hour chunks or less, man. Whew. I'll do a little off stream too. Alright, what else we got right now? Also, I'm getting a little hungry too. Well, they're not gonna fuck me, right? fucking game, dude. This game. What in the fuck are they smoking in this game? I can't believe anybody defends Grimstone. As a big JRPG guy, this game is not very good. It's saved. I was in a town, but because it's the weird ghost town, it doesn't count. So it puts me all the way back at the last town. So I need to go through the world map without the horse, through the dungeon again, through the next world map part, then through that dungeon. Like one session. Well, I can get my, grab my shit, I guess. I might even go drop this money off. Jesus, dude. What a fucking tedious game, man. It's actually unreal. That's crazy, man. The funny thing is, it doesn't count as a checkpoint, but they have the balls to have your horses fucking run off still. like your horses are fucking gonna go hang out in the ghost town, dude. Whatever, man. Let's just put this money away. Jesus Christ, man. I tell you what, as someone who plays a lot of old JRPGs, ain't no old JRPG film like this, man. I don't know what JRPGs people who use that cope are fucking playing, but man, I don't want to play them. There are some old JRPGs that can be slow, that can be very like lots of like going back and forth, just doing little like checkpoints, or you need to go back to town often, but the coupling of like a lack of like interesting areas, slow combat, plus tedium, grind, because there is very little like skill you can do on this. Other than the action commands, there's not a whole lot of strategies, like a little bit of items, a little bit of skills. They're very basic, or so expensive that they're pretty much safe for bosses. Like, it has the like tour de force of like every fucking like super, you know, everything's like a gauntlet. It's hard to avoid any fucking dude. Bazillions of enemies, no AoEs, like all that juicy stuff. Just Oregon Trail. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I don't know. It's like, it's not that there's like a particular like one thing that's like not been done, you know, I guess like a bad thing, right? It's that it's got like so much and it just kind of all builds up. But then I've got Rufus too, where it's like, you know, then you get the RNG fun, and you know, getting RNG fucked is part of RPGs too, right? It's not a big deal, but like the consistency on top of all of that other stuff. You know, you walked into a fight and you got 2-shot, and it's like, oh, there's no revives. Go back to town, and then, you know, oh, I gotta go drop my money off, and I gotta go, you know, take a train to another place. But some places don't have horses, and some places don't have, like, churches, and, like, there's not really any reason for it. It's not really immersive. You know, if they want it to be like a dungeon, like a really long dungeon with an outside area up in the northwest, that's fine then. It sucks that like they put a save down there and it's not an actual save, and that they have a fucking heal point and everything, but like, you know, whatever, maybe that's the idea. You know, like I said before, there are cottage locations in old RPGs and, you know, midpoints and dungeons, I guess, but it's like, it's just all that shit, man. It just adds bullshit, man. I gotta come here to get my horse, which is super far away, but I need to go back to the town to put my stuff in the bank. But since everything's so expensive, it's like I need the bank. So when I get a decent amount of cash, it just kind of makes sense to do it. And it's just like, you know, you could just not play that way. Probably just game over way more, but not be able to afford shit. But I mean, you'll get blown up, right? There's guys who just like don't take any damage. So there's just everything's reinforcing like just the most tedious, monotonous, slow play. Like I said, I'll say it a million times. It's not the genre. It's not anything like that. I'm quite a big fan of actually the genre. It's like maybe that's the problem, man. Like, and then you got to think of it as UFO 50. It's like, you know, there's the clever stuff. You know, a tighter, smaller game with maybe like a cool idea. I mean, just having it be a JRPG in UFO 50 is cool as well. But it's like, you know, it doesn't need to be long and tedious, especially if there's nothing really fancy going on outside the Western aesthetic. And really, like, most of the Western stuff, almost every area feels the same. It sounds the same. Like, that's one of the strong things about adventure games, JRPGs, is you're seeing a lot of different stuff. And that's expensive, I'm sure. That's not easy to just do. But it's like, well, maybe this needed to be different. I mean, a lot of people seem to really love this one, so maybe that's just me. I think it's pretty weak. It's definitely way too long-winded for what it is. I keep trying to like bring the credentials up. It's like I've played like every Dragon Quest game. My favorite Dragon Quest game is 11 and 1. Like I think 1 is that good. It's like clearly I like this time period of like RPGs. I've talked about them before. I like an old RPGs. While it's simple, the power jumps are great. The focus, the tight maps. Each item feels important, right? Because it's, you know, there's less systems, there's less, you know, choices here and there, so it could kind of feel special, right? There's like more obtuse, like adventuring. You gotta write notes and stuff. It's like it's interesting. It's different. It feels special. Yeah, FF1's great. I haven't done a Final Fantasy tier list yet, I don't think, but you know, like that game has, you know, cool item usage, right? You can use like, you know, holy wands, and same with like Dragon Quest. You have cool stuff there. You have AoE weapons, right? Like Dragon Quest 1 is just one guy. You just play a single dude. And in FF1, it's like, oh, you're gonna get all these classes and stuff. And this has that essentially, but you just pick like your 4 guys, and they're really big, and you roll with it. But the thing is, like in FF1, you get like some abilities and stuff. At some point, it's like, unless you barely have any abilities. It's like Action Command stuff didn't start coming out till a ways later, but Action Command stuff is not like inherently godly. It can be really cool. I love it in Paper Mario, you know, one of my favorite games, Thousand Year Door is. You know, there's fun stuff like Legend of Dragoon and all that, Mario and Luigi and all that kind of stuff that kind of do it, I guess. You know, Vagrant Story kind of is cool. People like that more than I do, but it's like Action Commands can be neat, but in the right game with the right variety and the focus, like in this, it just slows it down, man. It reminds me of Yick. We're just like way too slow for how crappy most things are. In this game, it's like I don't know if a death by 1,000 cuts is the right word or phrase, but kind of like that snowballs, right? It's not just the action commands. It's what the action commands with 8 guys. It's action commands with like, you know, like a one shot. It's action commands with, you know, the amount of enemies per battle, the amount of times you get into battles, how little everything changes, the gauntlets. You know, that there's nothing really breaking it up with skills, you know, the amount of runbacks, I guess punishment, right? Like, it's not a difficulty thing. I wouldn't call this hard at all. But it is very, like, you just kind of have to go back a lot. It's It's like it's all of those things, like the lack of like any kind of narrative that's interesting. Like maybe they're hinting at a little bit of stuff, you know, it could be cute, but you know, it's the same 3 songs, right? Like it's just like tedium incarnate. Like it just fucking is always like it's like it's as monotonous as it can be. I mean, if you're just looking for like, you know, just anything even kind of smelling of like an old RPG, it's like, yeah, it could be chill. And maybe you just really like grinding, you just like sitting there grinding. You know, I can understand it's not like beyond the pale or something, but like, you know, I mean, look at some of the best games in this pile, right? Like, these merging of like old style ideas with like, you know, either fresh, new, whatever, you know, different ideas that, you know, maybe back then they wouldn't have thought of, or, you know, maybe kind of cheating a little bit, having like interesting tech stuff kind of mixed in with like an old style game. And I don't know. I won't say cheating. They clearly were very careful about all that stuff, but you know, and this just is so bloated, so bloated. So I don't want to say bloated. Like there's got a lot going on. It's bloated in that like it just takes forever. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. I'll say that. Did FF1 have a bunch of different vehicles? I don't remember if that was FF3. Did FF1 have the canoe and then also like land fucking vehicles and all that shit? Like that's another thing too. It's like, why not do all that kind of stuff, right? Like that was kind of fun. Like, oh hey, I gotta get like a certain like item to like move about the terrain differently. It's like you get mounts in this, but you have to like pay for them, and they're like really limited and they're kind of annoying. And it's like Jesus, dude. Like, I feel like I should have the mounts in like 3 fucking hours, and then I went on to like more interesting shit. And you know, I don't have to end with an airship. I mean, that'd be cute, but yeah, boat, airship, and canoe. Like the first fucking Final Fantasy. Right? Dragon Quest didn't really have anything like that, but Dragon Quest was also very like, you always are in this. It's like Zelda 2. It's like you're in the starting area, and you always respawn there if you die. But the world is kind of like branched out around this thing, and you get like stronger, and you know, there's a little grind here and there. But like if you feel really powerful when you get that level and when you get that gear, and it's a very tight game, very tight, and every power jump you really feel, and it's great. Like this is not a tight game. But it is also not, like, there isn't a lot of, like, spice either, so it's like if it was like, oh, it's not tight, like, it's like a Dragon Quest 7, where it's just, like, just bazillion hours of all sorts of shit, but at least it has, like, I guess enough variety to kind of carry it, right, because it's just, like, this episodic thing, that'd be one thing. That's not even that, man. Chocobo's 3, yeah, that was Fat Chocobo and Latoya and all that shit. It's been a bit. Like, you still get the feeling of progression and all that, that's nice, and you know, it's exciting to find a few things, and I like that there's like special abilities you can find in the world, like, you can teach a guy, you know, how to mine, or, you know, you can teach a somebody to focus, or you can teach, you know, someone to do X and Y, and like, oh, that's cool, you know, it's a little thing, it's pretty small, but like, it's something, right? You know, oh, you can visit like somebody's hometown and she gets like a new ability, you're like, oh, that's awesome, right? But like, I've had like one of those, so it's just kind of like, oh yeah, man, maybe if I was in like my comfy chair, we could kind of zone on it. My back's definitely been I have some like pinched nerves today. I don't know, part of me wants to kind of keep trucking and get through that dungeon I was at. I was just gonna take a quick break from that dungeon and go get a heal, and then I was gonna jump out of the game, but I can't. If I start that, I have to finish it. Because if you exit, you come back here. I don't know. Let me save proper. Wait, there's a save point here, right? There's a church here. Yeah, it's this bar. Like the angels and demons with like cowboy. That's cool, man. I like that. It just doesn't do fucking shit with them, man. I don't know. I'm sure I'm going really slowly through it, but yeah, I don't know. I'll break on it. I don't feel like doing party house right now. Onion delivery, I just gotta start grinding. I don't want to do any strategy. I could do Campanella 3. Mini and Max I want to do, but this is what I'm most excited for. And Valbrace. But I want to like sit down and just kind of focus in on it. I want to finish Grimstone before any other long ones. Disconia is kind of... I don't know how I feel about Disconia. I've only done one. I might do like a couple here and there off stream. It's fun, but... yeah, I got a lot of good stuff here. But I'm trying to just kind of get Grimstone done. Like, Party House is fun. I just need to do 5 snares. I've gotten to 4 before. London Delivery is going to be rough. Bug Hunter should be fun. Devolution should be pretty fun. I don't like the timer, but I mean, whatever. Minimax supposed to be great. It's one of the best. Disconio, I don't know. We'll see. Campanella 3, I don't think it'll be too bad. I've gotten a ways in. Campanella 3 can be a little tedious. You have lives and continues. So what happens when you use your continue, you restart the whole level. So that could be like a few minutes of like shit in a row, and it's like, just kind of it gets a little annoying. And then we'll save Cybrows, but yeah, there's supposed to be a meta story for the game, and we found one clue, Night Manor. Next place is supposed to be Minion Max, so we'll go from there. It'll be cool. And then the final thing we'll do after all the other cherries is Cyber. I don't know, I feel like I need a break, but I'm planning on staying up. Let me just chill for like, I don't know, play 30 minutes, see how I'm feeling. Might come back and do some more Grimstone. Or maybe I'll just kind of hang out off stream, I don't know. After that, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do any right this second. Need a little release. Alright guys, I'll be back probably. I could just be in a mood today too, but I had a lot. I've been feeling this way about Grimstone for a while now, and I feel like I had a lot of good reasons there. I had a lot of reasons. So, anyways, I'll be back in a bit. Bruce, thanks for watching. Anybody else in here? Appreciate you.